again. I forgot the words. Yeah, I'm back on the road again. Yeah. Heading towards my destination. Tell you in a little bit. See ya. Okay, so here's my destination. Lake Superior, Wisconsin side. It's I forget the name of the beach here, but you can see the Apostle Islands from here, which is pretty cool. There's one of them way over there, or right there, and another one over there. And I'm zooming way in. There we go. There's one over there. Right there. And then you get the cave system kind of eroding out of the cliff over there. So it's pretty cool. But I'm here to do some rock hounding. I'm here to do some gold panning. And I'm here to soak up the sun and have some fun. So I will I already made my way down there to kind of check out the area. Lots and lots of black sand. I have a feeling, because one area looked very familiar, that it looked like Jason from Flower Gold Wizards was over there. Looked familiar. I don't know if you were there or not, but it looked like you and the old mine boss Rigbone are over there. But who knows? Could be. But we'll see. So, as you can see, I got my ruck, got all my stuff, got my shovel, got my water bar stick. I found another big slide of that red clay. So I'm gonna grab another basketball-sized chunk of it, because you can make cool stuff out of it. I'm in addition to gold panning and sewing stuff and rock hounding and all that, I'm also learning how to make primitive clay molding and firing. So I'm learning how to do that, and there's a big supply of it along the shores of Superior here in Wisconsin. Minnesota side, not so much, but definitely over here. There's a spot I found a while back, last year sometime. It's right at the end of Beck's Road. It's kind of a cool spot where you can pull right up to the beach. And anyway, there's a big old slide there of red clay. So I grabbed some of that. It fires okay-ish. I'm learning how to do that. So, but yeah. So like I said, in addition to the gold hounding, the rock hounding, just the sun or cool driftwood hounding, the fun in the sun hounding, I'm clay hounding. So yeah, this should be fun. Back in a bit. Well, there's no black sand here, or very little. It's all wash, all quartz sand. So it'll just, I filled up a bucket, and the bucket weighed maybe 2 pounds, because it was all this quartz sand. So it just flowed right out. Barely any black sand at all. But they do get kick-ass agates. Found that walking in the surf right here. So I'm gonna pack it up. I'm gonna go that way, see what I find that way. This spot is very pretty. So I packed up. I'm moving off the sandbar here. I think there's Meyer Creek or Meyer River or something river. Anyways, Meyer Beach. Like I said, the Apostle Islands over there. So I'm making my way that way. See what I can see. Maybe I'll find some cool driftwood. We shall see. So I'll get back in a little bit. Alright, so I'm just about to the end of the line here. The cliffs are right there, and the end of the line's pretty much right there. I started way back there, and been looking for little deposits of black sand and cool driftwood and cool rocks, whatnot. And I think I found a nice little deposit here, so I think I'll go all the way to the end of the line there, turn around and set up camp right here, and classify a couple buckets of this and see what I see, because it looks like it stretches all the way that way too. So cool, lots of black sand on this end. So I'll check back with you. Hell, might as well call this Black Beach. It's everywhere here. Yeah, so I downed my ruck right there, and yeah, I'm gonna start classifying in a little bit. I'm gonna go forward by just a little bit, about as far as I can go right over there. But anyway, yeah. Well, the surface is a little too rough to be panning here, and I know I can run a recirculating sluice here, so I need to bring my black tub and my other bucket and all that. So I was a little ill prepared. I mean, I do got a couple buckets here. I can test pan and whatnot, but in order to run the volume of material here, I need to run my recirculator. So I need to bring that next time here. So until the sun goes down, I'm gonna just kind of screw around and do some rock hounding. I'm gonna go over this way and harvest some clay. So I got my pan and I got a little rake here, little hand rake. I'm gonna go harvest some red clay. So yeah, back in a bit. There's one of those big old slides I was telling you about, right along the shore here, just below the surface. So you got the nice moist clay. I'm gonna get some of that out. I'm not gonna try to do this one-handed, so I'll just show you my results when I get done. All right, there we go. Give us a nice little pile here. Dig down deep enough, you find the moist stuff. It really sticks together. So I'm gonna refine this, and you let it dry out, and then get all the twigs and little gravels and stuff out, and then you add water back to it, and it gets all sticky, and then you can make cool stuff with it. Well, I was sitting here waiting for the sun to go down, which I think I got a while to go, but messing with the clay, and I made a coffee cup. So yeah, I'm working on my skills, practicing. I know the handle's still a little thick, so I'm still trying to figure that part out. But the rest of it, I'm starting to get a handle on though. So yeah, this is my view. Beautiful view, very, very cool. I think I might go over that way for a little bit and do some rock hounding, see what I can find, and then come back and wait for the sun to finally go down, so I can break out the UV light and see if there's a chance of finding some euperlite here, which, I've never been here before, so we'll see. I found one tiny little piece down in Canal Park a couple years ago, but that's about it. So there's a bunch of rocks here that I've never seen before, so maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance of the glacials push some of it over this way. So we shall see. Back in a bit. Walking along here, and get the stick out of the way. This is one of those ones where it turns blue. There's like blue speckles and orange speckles. So the camera doesn't do it justice. I'd love to grab it, but my ruck is already heavy as fuck. Ooh, another piece of there's some sort of calcite. What the fuck is that next to it? What made my camera just light up like a Christmas tree? Oh shit. I think I might have found some euper.
It wasn't euper, it was just the some of that algae that grows in Superior.
Yeah, well, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up all that well, but this one's pretty cool. Actually, let me grab my other light here. There we go. This one right here, you get a bunch of orange speckles and a bunch of blue dots and stuff. This one, yeah, the camera just doesn't do it justice. You got a bunch of blue dots and speckles and stuff in that one. And then this, I suspect, is just a bunch of calcite. But what's cool about it is it will glow. Here, where's the other light? Here. There we go. What's cool about this is you can do like lines and stuff in it. X. And then that one. You got smaller ones like that one. That one's got a lot of it in it. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? Here, let me show it to you under normal light. There you go, that's normal light. They just look like normal rocks, but under 365 nanometer ultraviolet light, they look pretty cool. They do a bunch of cool stuff. See ya.